I'm sure that a lot of you have seen this movie, starring Mel Gibson and Joaquin Phoenix in the M. Night Shyamalan 2002 release movie Signs. Signs is about a family and their days leading up to an alien invasion. Mel Gibson, who plays Graham Hess, is a father of two kids, Morgan and Beau. And Joaquin Phoenix is the brother-in-law and uncle of the two kids. He used to be a former baseball player. And Joaquin Phoenix's character is named Merrill. And Mel Gibson, his name is Graham. Graham used to be a preacher, but ended up sort of losing his faith after a car accident where his wife was involved. And she sadly passed away. So he tries to find solace and comfort within raising his two kids. During this time, extraterrestrial beings have made themselves known into the cornfield, and because they made crop circles in his cornfield, he's weirded out. Things like that. It's a good movie, things like that. But there are some people, there was a scene posted on the internet, on YouTube exactly. And people in the comments are saying that it is symbolic. Some are even saying that the alien that was in that scene was not hostile at all, was merely defending itself and trying to save the young boy Morgan. I politely disagree. And here's why I disagree. Ain't no way that an alien that had lost its two fingers from Graham came there to help. Ain't no way. I'm going to tell you why. So, like I said, the alien lost two fingers. Graham, Mel Gibson's character, went to this individual's house. And this individual had unfortunately was involved in the car accident that took Graham's wife's life. Apparently, the guy gave him a call. And I guess due to the abrupt hang-up time, because it only lasted not even 10 seconds, Graham decides to go to the guy's house, who is played by the director M. Night Shyamalan. And he's in his car, and Graham comes up to him, and he sees the guy is hurt. The guy's in his car, and he's hurt, bleeding. The first thing Graham asks says, "What happened?" The guy goes on about what happened that night, with the accident and so forth. And he asks for forgiveness. And, Graham says, yeah. And he starts the car, and Graham asks him, "Where are you going?" And the guy flat out says, "I'm going to the lake. They don't seem to like water around here. I don't think they like water, period. So I'm going to go there." Before he goes, he gives Graham a warning and tells him, "Don't go in my pantry, Father. I found one of them in there and locked him in." And Graham obviously doesn't follow the warning. He goes into the house and finds that the pantry door is blocked. It's barricaded. So he's thinking, oh, this guy was pulling my leg. So he takes a knife and goes onto the crevice of the door and uses the reflection light to see what's going on there. He doesn't see anything and he leaves. But there is something in there because he hears movement in there and says, "I'm a police officer," fakes like he's a police officer and so forth. So he looks on, doesn't see anything, and goes back, but feels unsatisfied, takes the knife again, goes underneath. Right when he's about to go do what he did before, a hand, a monstrous-looking hand with claws, and it comes out to attack him. And out of defense, out of shock, he, uses the knife and slices the two fingers off, which you can see the fingers are playing off. And the day of the invasion is supposed to start. It ends as quickly as it happened. And they were trapped in the basement because they were all trying, like the aliens, or may have been just one, trying to get in the house. Well, they hear the radio, the TV's back on, meaning everyone's okay. So they come out from the basement. Graham puts Morgan down because Morgan had a rather severe heart attack because he nearly got, taken by an alien. So everything seems fine. Graham decides to bring the TV in because they took the TV out because they wanted the kids to act normal. They didn't want the kids to be afraid or be exposed to this phenomenon. So they bring the TV in, and Graham sees in the reflection of the TV once he brings it in that the alien's in the house. And it just so happens to be the same alien who is missing fingers. And the alien who, okay, then this is why I say this alien was, being hostile. Ain't no way that an alien is going to come in peace and clearly show that it's the same alien that got his fingers missing, because you could see the fingers, and that's when Graham realized, oh, this is being hostile. Not only that, it's a hostage situation. The alien has Morgan like this, and he has his arm which clearly there's like a little spike there, and it's like, he's like, come on, you gonna do something? Come on. That's a hostile situation. At no point does it show I come in peace, or, show any form that it's not hostile. No, it has the sun in its hand. It's going, do something. And in that moment, Graham sort of has an epiphany, and it takes him back to the night of his wife. And the wife is basically telling him, tell Morgan it's okay. Tell Bo, the daughter, still be funny. Tell Meryl to swing away. Tell Graham, which she doesn't say, hey, and you, just says tell Graham to see. So I guess at that moment, Graham saw something. He saw the whole picture. And he turns to his brother-in-law, Meryl, played by Joaquin Phoenix, and says, swing away. Swing away. And, taking the hint, Meryl takes his famed baseball bat, because he was, assumed a well-known baseball player that would have gone to the Nationals, takes the bat. As soon as he takes that bat and grips it and about to, beat this alien, the alien goes, all right, so violence you chose, and sprays the little boy. One whack, and from Meryl, because he whacked the alien in the back, the kid falls. And it's a showdown between the alien and human versus alien. And of course, the alien loses because Meryl started to hit the glasses, because when he hit the alien the first time, it fell back in the TV, and the glasses of water that Bo had left behind, because she kept saying the water tastes funny, the water tastes funny, the water tastes funny, it falls onto the alien and shows that not only was the guy correct that they don't seem to like water, but it also seems to have a devastating effect to them. So Meryl takes that and starts to break the glasses, spraying, they're like, screaming in pain. And he takes one good whack at it, makes it fall down. And you see the water going on, the camera symbolizing the alien's point of view. And you could hear like it dying and stuff like that. So the point of this video is to say my evidence of why that alien was not there to heal the little boy, but was there to basically payback. You took you took something of mine, so I think it's fair for me to take something of yours. That's what I think that whole scene of it. It's also more symbolic because that's where he gets his faith back, Graham gets his faith back, and so forth. But all in all, this alien did not come for peace, did not come to help. It came for, to be aggressive and hostile and violent. And it chose violence, it got violence. So, yeah. That alien was not a friend, was not an ally. It was a foe. It was an enemy. And most definitely something that I would not want to mess with. Yeah. But that's just me. If you guys disagree, okay, that's fine. Let me know in the comments of what you guys think. I don't think it was a friend. I truly believe it was a foe.